A job for 1,000 rupees in poverty, today a fortune worth 200 crores. The inspirational story of Porinju Veliyath. In the darkness of night, a boy is bent over his books. A broken fan in the room, damp walls, and a burden of debt hanging over his head. Outside, his father is pleading for a loan, and inside, the son is wondering, is this his destiny? Will poverty forever define who he is? But that night, a decision is made. A determination takes root in his heart that, no matter what happens, this story won't end here. And from there begins a journey that the world today knows as the rise of the king of small caps, Porinju Veliyath. This is the beginning of a resolve that never wavered from its dream despite countless failures, taunts, and hardships. Today we will dive deep into this very topic. But before that, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update on our latest videos. So without further delay, let's begin today's discussion. Born on June 6, 1962 in a small village in Kerala, Porinju Veliyath came from a very modest, rather struggling middle-class family. It was a time when life's biggest worries revolved around the next month's groceries, children's school fees, and the ever-mounting burden of debt. Outside, his father is pleading for a loan, and inside, the son is wondering, is this his destiny? Will poverty forever define who he is? But that night, a decision is made. A determination takes root in his heart that no matter what happens, this story won't end here. And from there begins a journey that the world today knows as the rise of the king of small caps, Porinju Veliyath. This is the beginning of a resolve that never wavered from its dream despite countless failures.
After that, he also worked at the Ernakulam Telephone Exchange while continuing his law studies. During these years, he handled every small and big responsibility, sometimes in class, sometimes at the office, and sometimes helping his family through financial crisis. These years not only moved him closer to financial stability, but also gave him the mental strength that became the most valuable asset for the rest of his life. But Porinju Veliyath was restless to do something bigger. He had realized that a regular job alone couldn't break the limits society had set for him. And this very realization led him to Mumbai, the city of dreams, though his pockets were far from full. In Mumbai, he began working at Kotak Securities as a floor trader. It was here that he got a deep understanding of the stock market, experienced its highs and lows, and learnt that if played wisely, this market could transform one's destiny. Every morning, before the market bell rang, he would study data, create charts, and make predictions, all self-taught. He had that curiosity which is the hallmark of every great investor. After working at Kotak for 4 years, he was offered a bigger role, fund manager and research analyst at Parag Parikh Securities. This was the phase when he had also started investing personally. By day, he managed other people's money. By night, he studied stocks for himself. Gradually, he understood that to win this game, the most important things were patience, research, and making the right decision at the right time. He learned that fear is the biggest enemy in the market and that opportunities often arise when everyone else is backing away in fear. These lessons made him stand apart from others and boosted Porinju's confidence tremendously. In 1999, Porinju Veliyath returned to Kochi and began preparing for his true takeoff. He invested in stocks like GRT Financial Services and 𝐼𝐨𝐥𝐿 Shipping, stocks that most people didn't even notice. But those very stocks later made him a Crorepati. Encouraged by this success, in 2002, he founded his own company, Equity Intelligence India Private Limited. This company offers portfolio management services for investors who trust Porinju's judgment to grow their wealth. Slowly but surely, the firm became one of the most reputed PMS companies in the country, and Porinju became a brand built on trust.
Porinju Veliyath has always relied on one principle in his investment strategy: finding hidden treasures in undervalued companies. He believes that beyond the numbers, what truly matters is a company's vision, management, and direction. That's why he consistently invested in companies that most others ignored. His philosophy closely aligns with Warren Buffett's investment model, and he openly considers Buffett his idol. Porinju has proven that a bold decision made at the right time can completely change the future. His portfolio includes stocks that were once dismissed as mere penny stocks but have now turned into massive multi-baggers. Today, Porinju Veliyath owns wealth worth crores. His lifestyle has transformed entirely. Luxurious farmhouses, high-end cars, and a life of comfort. But behind all this lies a long journey of struggle. In 2015, his portfolio was valued at 6 crores, and by 2021, it had surged to 213 crores. As of 2025, it has crossed the 210 crore mark again. Achieving such exponential growth in just 8 years is nothing short of extraordinary. But this wasn't magic. It was the result of hard work, patience, and vision, with every decision made thoughtfully and strategically. According to Trendline.com, as of June 2025, Porinju's portfolio includes several stocks that have become synonymous with his small cap jar. These include BMM Rubber Company, Ansal Properties, Centum Electronics, Crorepati Lakshmi Roller, Orient Bell, Shalimar Paints, Sundaram Brake Lining, Apollo Sinduri Hotels, and Arrow Green Tech. These companies have delivered returns that even top investors can barely imagine. Picking these companies wasn't just about crunching numbers, it was about seeing their future potential and believing in it. And that became
पोरिंजू वेलियाथ की कहानी सिर्फ मनी की नहीं है, बल्कि एक कॉन्फिडेंस, पेशेंस, स्ट्रगल और एबिलिटी टू रिकॉग्नाइज अपॉर्चुनिटी है. Porinju Veliyath is the story of a man who didn't surrender to poverty, but instead turned it into his greatest strength. He not only carved a path for himself, but also opened doors for thousands of other investors. He established himself in a system where most people are hesitant to even step in. He picked companies that others never even glanced at. His belief, his research, and his courage became his most valuable assets. Today, when we ask any young person why they want to invest in the stock market, many of them mention the name Porinju Veliyath. He has become a symbol, the proof that even with limited resources, infinite possibilities can be created. He is among the few in this country who, with no legacy to rely on, built an entire empire purely through hard work and foresight, and now inspires others to do the same. He gives hope to every young person sitting in a small town holding on to big dreams. His life is a testament to the fact that to achieve your dreams, you don't need a big start, you need a big intention. When a man can start with 1,000 rupees job and build wealth worth 200 crores, then anyone can achieve anything. All that's needed is to conquer fear and trust your own resolve. Porinju's story also teaches us that real success is not measured just in bank balances, but in the self-respect earned through fighting your own battles.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.